conscious are you of Friday to not let the emotions sway you one way or the other?
Yeah, I think it just goes back. You try to treat it like any other game. You try to yeah, it's true like any other game. Try to prepare the same way we prepare in the whole season. I think at this point, if you were to do more, then you probably weren't doing enough to begin with. So just try to keep doing our process, and hopefully that shows on Friday.
Coach will, I don't know if you listen to it or not, but name drop you as somebody who, deserves a lot of credit even though you don't necessarily get it. What does that mean to you that your coach is telling the world about you?
It means a lot. I think my relationship with Coach Rule has grown quite a bit since he first got here. I don't know if he mentioned, but he asked me to speak to the team yesterday. So that was it was a big moment. There were times early in my career here where I was literally sitting on the floor in the back of the team meeting room. I didn't have a seat, and now I'm getting asked to speak at the front. So it's pretty cool to be recognized in that way.
What has your favorite memory been since you've been here?
That's a good question. I think the Colorado game last year is probably my favorite memory. That game, just the juice in the stadium, it felt like games when I was going as a kid. I remember I was at the Miami game when I was a kid with my dad, and I asked him, why are the fans so, why are they so upset? I didn't quite understand it, but that's kind of the vibe I felt out there that day.
What'd you say to the team when you addressed them?
I said, kind of broke it down. Like I just kind of broke down how the game's gonna go. What type of game you're getting into when you play Iowa. I steered kind of away from talking about the rivalry, more just like what we have to do and what type of game it's gonna be.
What is that? What type of game is this?
They've kind of been making fun of me, but I told the team, it's a buckle your chin strap game. It's it's smash mouth. It's gonna come down to the fourth quarter. It's gonna come down to making a few plays at the end of the fourth quarter, and that's what we've been trying to pride ourselves on this year. So I think it's a sort of a culture versus culture game.
What does it mean to you to just see it through at one program for 5 years? The first few years you didn't hardly play.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen as much anymore in college football.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be lying if I said they were all good times. There were definitely moments where I was just questioning if I was good enough to be here, question if it was all going to be worth it. At the end of the day. But I think if I had a crystal ball and you would have told me at the start, this is how it was going to play out, I would have said sign me up.
How many of the special teams are you on this year?
I've started on all the units.
What do you think if you had to summarize it, what's been the difference with what has happened this year in that part of the game?
I would say, Coach Eckler from the start, he, his teaching progressions, they're second to none. You could ask anybody on the team, our how we're taught, like our techniques, and they'd be able to list them off just like that. So it was that, and then it was just the buy-in. He's so confident. And he'll show a clip of it working at his previous stop, and then he shows a clip of us in practice, and then the next clip is us ultimately doing it in a game. So when you start seeing stuff like that, it's hard not to be a believer.
Iowa's special teams won a lot of games over the years. You guys have done that this year. Is this you look forward to that kind of match?
Yeah, definitely excited. Anytime you get to as a competitor, anytime you get to go up against what people are saying is the best, that's it usually brings the best out of you. So we're definitely excited and fired up.
How much is number 21 in the discussion, the return man?
Yeah, I mean he was Jet Award winner last year. He's a dude. So we're gonna have to all hands on deck. We got to get him on the ground.
Hey, with your career here too, was there a turning point for you when you felt like you were able to get onto the field a little bit more often?
Yeah, I think when Coach Butler got here and he was my defensive backs coach, I think he, in a lot of ways, he unlocked me as a player. I think that was sort of like the camp where I kind of, I cracked the two deep and started to be able to contribute after that. So it's just his teaching style was one that resonated with me, and I was able to take his coaching and apply it. So
Any pointer in particular that has helped you since then?
just all about your eyes. Everything's all about your eyes.
Quickly, your 5 years?
Yeah, went by Yeah, very quick. I actually just sent my mom a picture from move-in day yesterday, so it feels like yesterday.
Anything else, Derek?
All right, thank you guys.